Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a pretty quick one, and it's just talking about the buddy read for the month of October. For the month of October, the buddy read is going to be for the book Strange Practice by Vivian Shaw. This book sounds like so much fun. I meant to read it last October but didn't get around to it, but I think it's the perfect book to read for the month of October because it's about this girl who has inherited her family's business, which specializes in taking care of kind of like the undead. So she deals with mummies and banshees and other things of that sort, and it says on the back of the book that all of a sudden there are people going around, these murderous monks, and they're killing undead Londoners, and so in order to protect her business and herself, she has to try and kind of get to the bottom of it. I did take a poll on my Instagram and it came down to Strange Practice and Cadaver Queen. I'm still going to read Cadaver Queen for the month of October also, and so I'll likely do a review and maybe a book chat for that one. But for the actual buddy read, this one won the poll. I think in the future, if I'm ever kind of torn between a couple of different books for the buddy read, I will continue to do polls on Instagram. That way you guys can say which you'd rather read. This one was pretty close, but this one did win. If you do want to participate in the polls, I'll have my Instagram linked down below. It's just EB Novels. I am going to be tweaking how I do the buddy read just a little bit this month. It's actually going to probably be easier in the long run. So in the past, for those of you who have never done a buddy read before or seen my buddy reading videos, I would ask if you'd rather buddy read on Voxer or Instagram, and I've just found that almost everybody always says Instagram, so for this particular month, the buddy read is just going to be on Instagram, and if you all are interested in buddy reading this book, all you have to do is let me know your Instagram handle. And then I always put people into groups of between about 8 to 15 people, and I try to group you guys in like time zones. So beyond just giving me your Instagram handle in the comments, you also want to leave your time zones, so that way I can group you with people who will be messaging you at reasonable hours. I normally have in the description bar down below a breakdown of how much you're going to want to read each week, so that way at the end of every week everybody knows what point not to spoil past. You absolutely do not have to stick to the reading schedule that I'll have in the description bar down below, but it's just so that if you read ahead, you don't spoil anything for anyone. I try to have a chat or a review or a combination of a review and a book chat at the end of the month, so that way we all can come together and let each other know our thoughts, and you guys can kind of see what I thought of the book. And what I am going to do this time around is I think I'm not going to stick to the reading schedule. I've tried to do that the past 2 months, and I find that I have a hard time taking an entire month to read a book, meaning that I like to read books quicker. I think I assess the book better when I'm not going through it slowly and reading other things in between. So I might read the whole book in a couple of days and then film the chat or the review kind of early, but then still put it up at the end of the month. Sorry for the random lighting change. It's just kind of cloudy apparently today. But anyway, if you guys are interested in buddy reading this, all I need to know from you is your Instagram handle and your time zone. Please, please, please don't forget your Instagram handle. Sometimes I have people say, "Oh, I'd love to buddy read," and that's all they put, and I feel really bad, but I have no means of finding you if you don't actually let me know your handle. I won't be responding to your comments in this video, but I will be contacting everybody for the groups either September 30th or October 1st. Unless you live in a time zone that is way, way, way ahead of me, then you might hear from me maybe October 2nd if you're that far ahead. But I'll be contacting you at some point, either the very end of September or the beginning of October. That's it though. I'm very, very excited for this book. I just feel like it is the perfect book to read in the month of October. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Happy reading, and I'll see you later. Bye.